Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over how I unlock the social distancing card super easily. So before we even get into the match, there's a couple things we need to set up. First of all, the gun we're going to be running, the Echo 12. Now, whatever attachments you want to use, up to you. I would recommend having the extended mag on. I would recommend starting off with Toxic Growth. If you have decoys unlocked, you can use decoys. And your lethals do not matter at all. However, what does matter is your Gobblegum. You're going to want to start off with Power Keg, at least Power Keg. That's all I used when I unlocked it, but you also could use gums like Free Fire, Insta-Kill for the bear, and Idolize as well for the bear if you really want to, but I don't think it's necessary. Some augments that help out with this are Speed Cola. You can use the reload speed one or the field upgrade one. It's up to you. Death Perception is really good with Critical Eye. Dead Again is very good as well. Critical hits have a chance of returning your bullet. And then Double Play is also very good. If you really want to use Wisp Tea, you can. I don't think it's overly necessary. Elemental Pop is also very good. So we're actually going to do this on farm, and you'll see why in a second. Alright, so your worst enemy is going to be yourself. No, you basically just gotta make sure you're staying away from the zombies. Now, I know that sounds redundant, but especially for these first couple of rounds, see, like that, could have gotten hit there. Don't want to do that. But we're also not gonna be turning on Rampage Inducer. I hope that's obvious to legitimately everybody. Okay, now that we have 2,000 points, we can go ahead and open up the barn. And when you go in here, after turning on power, grab this little thing. I go that way just in case because, well, you can take fall damage if you jump out that window, so we're going to avoid that. And then we're going to do the Toxic Growth trick with the Spore. And this is honestly where your decoys would come in good. Oh, I accidentally shot that. All right, well, once you get a Pack-a-Punch gun is when I would recommend start doing the pump because it just goes faster. You have so much ammo in this thing is what I'm realizing. It says 32. Basically, you want to get enough points to open up the main house next. But before opening that up, I would recommend waiting to see if this is going to be a Ravager round. Because if it's a Ravager round, things can get out of hand pretty fast. And that's actually how I lost a couple of games for social distancing, was because of the Ravagers. So we're going to be using the Saw Blade Trap for the Ravagers, as it's the easiest way to deal with this round. Just be careful when coming out of the trap, as you can get damaged. Alrighty, now that that's done, we can go into the main house. And this is where we're going to be sitting, right here. Because they only come from this little jump right here. You can literally just sit here and farm zombies. And this is also where that double tap augment of having the bullet come back to your magazine is really helpful. Also, because we have another one, we can do that. And while that's doing its thing, up here and grab speed. And now that we're in this spot, I mean, there really isn't a ton to this strategy. I wish I could be like, oh, you know, this is how you can guarantee it. There's not really a way to guarantee it. The only thing I would say is because you know a bear is coming on at least 16, and then depending on what Ravager rounds you get, it'll be 18 or 19. That's when you'll get your next Ravager round. So before that, you want to make sure you have your Toxic Growth, and you want to make sure you have decoys. Like, your worst enemy, honestly, is going to be the Ravagers. So, as well as you do drop down to grab, like, salvage and stuff. Just be careful, because sometimes the last zombie likes to lurk around, and you can't really see them. Alright, see, look. Epic Ether Tool. We're, like, legitimately set up for the rest of the game. And so now we can just focus on sitting right here. I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of boring. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Doing it this way is pretty boring, but it is the easiest way that I've found to complete this challenge. As well as I'm gonna go get Napalm Burst on this as well. So if you do have to reload, make sure there is no zombies around. I would try reloading when you have a break, and if you have your mini-map on, this is pretty helpful for that, because you'll be able to see where the zombies kind of are, and if you have time to reload. Alright, so now that it's round 14, I'm going to put a Toxic Growth there, and there, and we're going to put a third one over there once we get it, because there's 2 spots that the bears can spawn in, so making sure we have all of them covered is going to be our best bet. Okay, and then we're going to put one right here. That's going to be our other Toxic Growth. If you have a Casimir, I would honestly just use the Casimir. If you don't have a Casimir unlocked, just use the decoys. So what we're going to do is throw that over there. And boom. since we killed him so fast, his little like attack doesn't have enough time to get over to us, and because we are far away, it won't get over to us. So that is the easiest way to deal with this Sursa on this challenge. And boom, round 20 without getting hit. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video. So if you did enjoy and you want to see more Dark Ops tutorials, let me know, because I have a lot of these done already, so not to brag. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Bonnie and Clyde down in California, fall in love on the run, trying to make it to Cabo. Romeo with a blunt, Juliet with a bottle, live like Jackie